How are we? How are we? We're back. Friday. Friday. We're week 4 already. Congratulations to everybody. I think everybody I talked to won their bets in a clean sweep. Let me just shut this volume down. And we're good to go. Hold on 1 second. One second. Setting up. All right, boys. All right. My glasses. Got all my stuff. We're ready to go. How's everybody doing today? Friday night. Great Thursday night picks yesterday too, boys. Great job. We hit our bets. The Dallas Giants. We stayed away from Dallas, like we said. We stayed away from the Giants. We took Wandale Robinson. We hit the first quarter ladder. Everybody I know hit every single bet. It was great. We hit Wandale Robinson 5, 10, 15, almost the whole ladder. Then the game, I had him for the whole ladder for catches from 4 catches away to 10. 10 catches was plus 1,200. We hit the whole ladder. What else? Dowdle touchdown, Paul Riz call. Everything was a perfect game. CD Lamb 60 plus. Beautiful. Now we're gonna go over. I want to go over week 4. We're doing our live stream Sunday morning. For those of you who have never seen this channel, 10:30 to 12:30. It's everything under the sun. I got the TVs in the background. I got my iPads in front of me, computer. We got the spreads. We're following injury reports, and we're staying in real time. And we're talking sports together. It's a great way to stay connected, and we're all the people that I'm friends with. We're all into sports. We're all watching from home. We text each other, so it's a good little lane here. So let's go over the stuff right now. NFL, a lot of stuff. Devontae Smith is out for the Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, what's up, Mel? Hey, we got a lot of news. I don't know if you know, I got a lot of news already. That's why, you know what? The Friday sports podcast is necessary. I like it a lot because it's like you don't have to look for information. Sports lends itself. Like we're all seeing what's happening here. Devontae Smith is out. Devontae Adams is out for the Raiders. In your league, Mel, I got him. I got to now I got to put a different receiver in. Devontae Adams is out, and Max Crosby. For anybody looking to bet the Raiders this week, Crosby, their 2 best players on each side, Crosby and Devontae Adams, are out. Chris Olave, something happened. He's downgraded to questionable for the Saints. Jordan Love's got the Q tag, but he's on his way back. Brandon Ayuk had a temper tantrum in practice today. I don't know if anybody saw that. He had a temper tantrum. He threw his shorts off. He had the wrong color shorts on. Kyle Shanahan was busting his chops. Next thing you know, he's taking his pants off, his sneakers. You're one of those deals. So I don't know what's happening. Injuries. Tank Dell's out this week. Keenan Allen's questionable. Mixon and Kamara all questionable. I don't. But as far as guys being hurt, Adams and Smith are out. But we got good game. The games are hard this week, boys. The games are hard. I don't know if you guys took a look at the board, but I got a few games that I want to go over with you guys. We're gonna go over all these games, but there's a couple games that I think that I have to bet them money line. First of all, I just want to talk about the other night. Teams that are 6-point favorite or more this year are 0-8 with the spread. So you gotta remember these things. Like the Bengals were 6-point the other night against Washington. They lost the whole game. Now, here's the deal with Washington. This is the first bettor's tip that I want to say. Cut it out. Don't go with Washington this week. A team is never as good as they were last week. Betting, this is what I've learned this from like my dad. A team is never as good or as bad as they were last week. Washington was unreal last week. They're not going to be that good this week. They're playing the Cardinals. Murray, Harrison are having a very good year. They're a solid team. The whole world is loving the Commanders this week. But I feel like they're not going to, like, think about it this way. The Commanders I think they got blown out. I got it written down. That's why I write stuff down. They lost. Who'd they lose to? They lost to the Bucks. Oh, they didn't score a single touchdown. Now, everybody loves the Commanders because what we just saw. They didn't score a single touchdown against the Giants the week before. Not one touchdown. Same team. And they got blown out the week before that to the Bucks, who just lost to Denver. So we got to be careful falling in love with the team that we just saw. It doesn't work like that. This week, probably Arizona. Probably got to look at Arizona to win. It's only a 3.5-point spread. Knock that down to 2.5. Just buy a point and roll from there. Here's a couple of the games that I'm looking at. Now, the Philly game, Devontae Smith is out. AJ Brown is on his way back. That's a weird game. Did you guys hear this stat? Since the first game of last year, Jalen Hurts leads the NFL in turnovers. You guys know that or what? That's a true stat. That's a big stat. I don't know if I trust the Eagles not at full strength. I don't think I do. It's tough. I'm looking now. Mel, who are you starting at quarterback now? You still starting Joe Burrow? I don't know if I'd start Joe Burrow anymore. Rodgers is throwing good. Rodgers and Burrow are like the same guy. Burrow doesn't run. Where's Burrow run? The Bengals suck, dude. Bengals suck. But, all right. We got the first game on the board. I was just talking about the Bengals, right? The Bengals are at Carolina. Carolina sucks. But they got Andy Dalton now playing quarterback, and they just beat the Raiders. So now I'm thinking, wait, where did Dalton used to play? The Bengals. Dalton used to be on the Bengals. The Red Rocket revenge game is this week. So, but I don't know, man. You know what? If Joe Burrow and Chase and Higgins, if they can't beat Carolina this week, it's bad. That's terrible. Then they're done. They're 0-3 already. The Bengals have to win. They're 0-3 and they're playing the worst team on earth. So if we put the Bengals, let's say we did a 4-team teaser, we have to put the Bengals in there. We're going to get 10 points to our liking. So stay with me. I'm hitting them on the spread. Once I get 4 teams in the spread, then we're going to hit the 10 points, and then I'm going to give you the final spread. So the Bengals are -4.5. For those with trouble with math, we're -4.5, so we'll be getting like 6.5 or so, whatever. I'm not that good either. Okay, Bengals. I like the Jets against Denver, but I'm not touching it, I don't think. Saints are 3-point dogs at Atlanta. That's a crazy divisional game. I know people that like Minnesota over the Packers. Jacksonville Jacksonville stinks. Trevor Lawrence lost 8 starts in a row now. 8 starts in a row. Pittsburgh is at Indy. Anthony Richardson, he's a great athlete, but he's not getting it done yet. Rams at Bears. I don't see anything that's jumping out at me. These are, you know what I'm seeing? Every 2 teams I see paired up are like ugly in some way. There's no strong teams. There's no strong teams. Kansas City is the strongest team. They're barely winning. Kelsey looks like shit. Minnesota at Green Bay. I'm trying to just pick a few games to throw on with a 4-team teaser, but I don't see what I like. Okay, here's one. I don't think even though Brandon Ayuk just had a temper tantrum at practice, I don't think there's any way the Patriots are going to go across the country. I don't care that they beat the Bengals, the Patriots. I don't care about any of that. The Niners just lost to the Rams. They're a little banged up. We know that. But I don't think the Patriots are going to go across the country and beat the 49ers this weekend. I don't care what happened last weekend. They're not going to San Francisco and winning this weekend. It's a 10-point spread. 14 teasers, you get 10. So we would have San Fran as a pick 'em. I think I want to put that in there. So I'm going to hit San Fran. So far I got San Fran and the Bengals. Oh my God, teams that have been letting everybody down, but that's okay. I don't care about that. Okay, I hate the Bears. Caleb Williams, I don't like him. -3, Rams +3. Do we put 10 points on the Rams +3? Possibly 13. Okay, possibly. So here's one I like. There's no way on earth the Chargers without Herbert are going to beat the Chiefs this week. A Herbertless Charger team? No. So I like the Chiefs. That's my third team. Now, damn, here's the one that I want to pick. I want to finish it with the night game, Baltimore. Buffalo's not going to Baltimore this week and dominating. So I'll put the 10 onto those 4. So here we go. Okay, 14 teaser, 10 points. Bengals +5.5 versus the Panthers. We like that. Niners -0.5 versus New England. The Chiefs +3 against the Chargers. And Baltimore +7.5 at home against the Bills. I'll roll the dice and say the Bills are not going to beat Baltimore at Baltimore by more than a touch. And we're getting 7.5. That's a nice teaser. Bengals +5.5 over Panthers. Niners -0.5 over New England. Chiefs +3 over the Chargers. Baltimore. I like that. Hey, we got some good college games too. I want to see what's on here. I want to see Oscar come in here tonight. Oscar, Mel. Hey Mel, let's go over some games here. There's beautiful games here. It's the last weekend of the baseball season. I'll tell you what we should do, guys. Bet Aaron Judge the homer every night now. It's the last weekend. He's got 58. The record is 62. If he hits 2 tonight, now you got a shot. Nobody's even talking about the record. The American League home run record is 62 by Judge. It was 61 by Maris. Judge, this is the last weekend of the baseball season. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Yankees got the Pirates. Judge has 58 homers. I'm a Yankee fan. If you know anything about the Yankees, Judge hits them in bunches. He won't have a homer for a week and a half. He'll hit 7 in 2 days. If Judge hits 2 tonight, he's got 60 with 2 games left, and he can break his own record. So we got to keep an eye on Aaron Judge for the record. Let me throw the Yanks on. I'm a baseball guy. Best pitcher ever from Clifton. I love pitching. Pitching was a lot of fun. I went 7-0 for Clifton my senior year. 7-0. I was a power pitcher at 5'10", $165. Power pitcher. I threw gas. That's one thing no one will ever dispute. Somebody will be like, "Oh, Nooch, you weren't that good in basketball. You just shot a lot of threes." Or like, "Oh, you were good in football, but you weren't better than him." Nobody ever says that I didn't throw gas in baseball. Because you know why? I threw gas. That was fun. I think that's one thing I could still. That's the one thing that didn't go yet. The last skill, the right hand. I can still throw. I can still shoot. My hand speed is high. Where's the Yankees? Oh no, we don't got the Yanks. It said ESPN Plus. I don't even think I have that supported on this TV. I'm like half in the Stone Age. Come on. Oh, there we go. All right. Rodon. Hey, Rodon, you sweating through your jersey again? Why does Rodon always sweat through his shit? I want Oscar in here because Oscar's a baseball guy. Hey, Mel, let's make a trade, Mel. Stop being scared. I'm in 2 leagues with you. Damn, I can't. I'm upset now. I gotta bench. I gotta bench Devontae Adams. Let me go into the league right now. Thank God Nucci got all receivers this year. I'm so smart. I missed the playoffs last year, and I got so shell shocked that I said I will never draft a running back again, ever. I'll never drop a running back again. Oh, Oscar's out to dinner. My bad. Oh, my bad, Big O. You'll catch it on the flip side. Uh, so anyway, I got a lot of stuff here. Let's start going over some things here. I'm going over for my first league. I got to change Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is out, so we're gonna go in. Got a lot of receivers. I'm down 33-12 in this league. I went against Dak and Neighbors, 16 and 17. Okay. And I had Ferguson, 8.4. Okay, Adams is out. Luckily for me, I got Jennings. How you doing? I got Juan Jennings. So and Ayuk just took a temper tantrum in practice today. So I'll gladly start Juan Jennings. Thank you, Adams, for not making me be upset about benching Jennings. AJ Brown, you back from your hamstring? Because you're going in this week. I'm going to read you my lineup in a second. I got good receivers. I drafted receivers in the first 4 rounds, and it's paying. I'm 2-1 in all 3 leagues, and I haven't lost since week 1. Period. Like I went 0-1 the first week in all 3, and then I won in 3, 1 and 3, and then I'm going to win all 3 this week. Jaden Daniels, quarterback. All right, I just took Devontae Adams out, so I'm down a starting receiver. Here's my team: Jaden Daniels at quarterback, 2 wide receivers, Marvin Harrison Jr., AJ Brown, and I'm missing Adams. Yeah, who's gonna beat that squad? All the years that my teams like don't quite make it, I'll have good running backs. And when when you're looking at your matchup, you're looking left, your team, that team, your guy, that guy, and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna lose this week. It's always the guy with all the receivers popping off. So I say, you know what? No more this year. Receiver, 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 receiver. And then I drafted Montgomery in the 5th round in all 3 leagues. Homerville. So here we go. Daniels, Harrison Jr. and Brown, Kamara and Montgomery. Oh, Mel, this is your league. Get that check ready. Ferguson. Now, my flexes, Olave and Jennings. Olave's questionable. So if I can't start Olave, I got Najee, McConkey, Fields, Irving, Wandell. Damn. If I knew Olave was hurt, I would have started Wandell Robinson. I got Wandell Robinson. He had 11 catches, 71 yards last night. All right, so I'm okay there. Let me just check my other 2 leagues. See what's happening here. Hey, Cody. Hey, Cody. I just said Devontae Smith is out. That sucks. Hey, who do you have? Which one? Devontae Smith is out. AJ Brown's on his way back. He'll be okay. So, yeah, Smith is out. They just ruled him out. That sucks for Philly. All right, in the NOOCH FL, my team, I got Murray at quarterback. I'm not starting Daniels. I'm playing my mother this week, but I got Murray and Harrison, the double binger. So I'm going to start Murray because I'm going to start Daniels in one league, Murray in the other league. I don't want to start the same guy in both. So I got Murray, Montgomery, Carson Steele, St. Brown, Harrison, love it, Ferguson, tight end, and the flex, Olave and Mike Evans. Wow. Hey, Cody, we got good matchups right now, starting now. MLB, college football, and NFL. I want to go over the betting board right now. Florida's legal now. I don't want to get anybody pinched. If Florida's legal and you guys got a site, I would, because I know you two are in Florida right now. I would love to go over some lines. I'm gonna. Can I drop an F-bomb, Mel? Hey, I want a cookie. I want, with that cup that I ordered from your basketball team, I also want a chocolate chip cookies for not saying the F word in 18 minutes. I'm not saying it either. That's right. Discipline. Oh yeah. So we got a couple things that I want to say. The Yankees are on against the Pirates. There's 3 games left. I wonder if we're facing schemes. There's a guy in the Pirates that throws harder than Nolan Ryan. Nobody hits him, but he loses once in a while. But listen, we got a Judge home run watch. He needs 4 for the record. He's not going to get it, but he could get to 60. He's got 58. But I want the Mets. Listen, there's a major There's a major race in baseball. It's the last weekend of the season. The season ends Sunday. In my area, the Yankees, Mets, and Phillies now, all teams are going into the playoffs. So I'm happy about that. I watch the Phillies because I get the Philly channel. So the Phillies, they're the best team in baseball to me. I'm a Yankee fan. Maybe I'm down on the Yankees because I see them lose all the time. And baseball's a game of failures. And we're hypochondriacs in my family. My father, my father called me an F. I go, oh, I gotta drop an F bomb now. He's like, that fucking judge, he ain't hitting. I'm like, Dad, he's gonna be the MVP. Yeah, but he hasn't got he had a homer in a week and a half. Ah, Jesus Christ, John. He hasn't homered in a week and a half. He blew his chance. Dad, that's baseball. He's got 57 homers, 140 RBIs. He's hitting 350. Yeah, but nah. Like, my dad is not a good person around baseball because baseball is a game of failures and he wants instant gratification. He's nuts. I'd be up at bat like back in the day, and the pitch would be outside, and I'd take it, and he'd be down by like first base, right field, and he'd go, looking at me like, "Hey, jerk, you're over there. You can't see left and right from first base. You can only see up and down. Don't give me that shit when I'm in the batter's box. Shut up." Like, oh, me and my father were volatile together, but we worked well. We always came out on top. Well, we're both fiery. This guy's taking a temper tantrum because I took a pitch 4 feet outside. All right, so Adams out, Smith out, Washington this week. Be careful. I think Arizona's might be we're gonna throw them in a teaser. Washington is not going to let me teach you guys about there's certain things that are so embedded that I know. I'm too lazy to say it. I don't even say it. And I assume you guys all know this. And then that's my fault if I don't tell you. So a game like this, Washington at Arizona. Everybody just saw Washington, what they did. My father used to tell me the team is never as good as they just were, or they're never as bad as they just were. Don't ever get hypnotized by that shit. So I said, all right, so Washington's not going to be as good. They're going across country, time zone difference. They're playing 405. You're not going across country and blowing out. Like, I've seen like the Niners, I've seen like the Giants or like an NFC East team at their strongest when they won the Super Bowl that year go across the country to like Seattle or Arizona when they were like 1-13 and the West Coast team won. Like, the time zone, the travel, I think we gotta, if we're doing a 3-team teaser with 6 or 10, we throw the points onto Arizona and we trust them enough to have a shootout or a close game. I could see anybody winning. I could see Arizona winning in a blowout, but I cannot see Washington winning in a blowout. Those teams are too even. And I don't think Washington is even better. I just told you Washington scored 0 touchdowns against the Giants 2 weeks ago. And they got their ass whooped by Tampa Bay the week before that. And Tampa Bay just lost to Denver. So fantasy football too. Listen, if you have Dolphins receivers, you have serious work to do. Tyreek Hill, so good, so fast, you keep him. Waddle, sayonara. Like, bye Waddle. I'm going, like, there's a lot, like people just picked up Wan'Dale Robinson. He just caught 11 balls, picked up 18 or 20 on fantasy. You're not going to look for a Wan'Dale or somebody. You're going to keep Waddle with nobody throwing to him. I wouldn't do that. You have in fantasy. I noticed when the people that freeze and pause lose. Waddle is no more Waddle. I know you drafted him in the summer. You wanted him to be whatever. He's not going to do nothing. So Wan'Dale Robinson is better. Like, guys, like there's a lot of sleepers. But who else we got? Let's check out these lines. I don't think the Chargers could win without Herbert. Hey, Colorado's playing tomorrow night. Deion Sanders. I got a couple things to say about Deion Sanders. I used to love Deion. He was my favorite player. But I watched him abuse reporters this year. I watched him be a jerk. I watched him tell reporters that they're jealous because his son's making NIL. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm not a fan of people that mistreat people and use God's name as bullshit and then make it like a phony thing. And like you can't ridicule and belittle people and then say, oh, praise the Lord. Like, nah, you're a phony. I don't like Dion anymore because it doesn't line up with my morals. So I don't root for Colorado anymore, and I don't root for Dion. Call me a hater, call me whatever you want. That's just peer pressure for people not to say what's right. Deion Sanders never acted right, but he was my favorite athlete, the flashiest, the best. He was the best. But I saw him dump a water thing on Tim McCarver's head, like in the World Series. Like he is who he is. But his son is quirky. I watch Shador Sanders a lot. He speaks like a retard. I'm not a fan of him anymore. And anybody who says, "Oh, you're a hater," that's the peer pressure to make you not speak the truth. Your morals are your morals. Your values are your values. You can't shake me. So if I think you're a punk, that's what you are. I think Deion Sanders is acting like a punk, and I think his son is is not is not where he could be mentally. When I saw him blame the other quarterback, how many times did he get touched? And then he's telling the guy, "You talking that shit on Instagram." First of all, he's got like a weird speech, like he sounds weird. But that's just me hearing things because I listen to things like that. But nah, they're in another world. I can see like greed is a sin, arrogance is no good. Like when you're looking like, oh, you're jealous because I'm making money. Who gives a shit about money? Who gives a fuck about money? I'll drop the F bomb right there for only time. Fuck money. The only thing that I care about money is enough that I can do what I want to live my life the right way. But I don't need all the toys, the biggest house. Oh, I have 60 million. You only got 40 million. Like you're a punk if that's what you value. I'm rich in my heart and like how I live my life. Like I don't like how Dion talks all that stuff to the report. Oh, you're just jealous. Like, no, they're not. They're talking about you because you got fist fights and gambling and guns up on campus and the Bentleys are getting tickets because you're parking on lawns. Like, no, that's what it is. Like you have to be accountable. People want to do actions and then they don't want to be responsible or accountable for other people's reactions. You want to act a certain way, people react and then you attack them. No, it doesn't work like that. How about that Diddy video the other day? I knew that. You know what? I left my 2 cents. I just had a couple questions on the Diddy stuff, and that I just left my two. I just had questions, so they were like, "Yo, Nude, you should put that up," because I haven't seen anyone ask those questions on on the on the TV. I haven't seen anybody ask like, "Okay, what happened like out of the ordinary? Like what is it?" I'm waiting for that information. I want to know like they all do drugs. They all have sex. I want to know what is it really that made them go get this guy? Oh, it's a RICO. What does that mean? You're not saying anything. A RICO means you're not allowed to talk to you. It means gangsters can't talk to other gangsters who have been like, if you've been incarcerated and I've been incarcerated and I come out of jail and I meet up with you and we have spaghetti, we both go back to jail. That's RICO. It's a shame I know it so well, but it started with us. So for people like that think it just started with like hip hop and shit, it started with Italians. They made the RICO laws to take down the Italian mafia, and then now they're using it on other criminal organizations when they're pairing them up in groups. Because if we're all a part of like the NOOCH neighborhood picks gang, and somebody gets murdered, if 16 of us get proven to be part of the neighborhood picks, we all go down for that murder, so to speak. You get it? That's RICO. They could pair you together just for being a part of that organization. So that doesn't mean anything. What do you mean that's RICO? Like what? Like he's with someone else? You're not telling me a crime. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he took hookers over state lines. Okay, he took a hooker from King of Diamonds to his mansion in Miami. Okay, they all do that. What did he do that no one that they all what did he do? I think he's a bastard. I think he's a bad guy. They don't kick that the feds don't kick down the door of the happy go lucky guy with coke and hookers. Did he's such a bastard that there's something much deeper. I'm just using my common sense and my logic. There's something much deeper. Hollywood, those freaks, those pervert freaks, they've been doing disgusting shit for 70, 100 years. Diddy's not the first. There's got to be a reason that they're kicking down his door and giving him life. Ike Turner beat the shit out of Tina. That stuff. Chris Brown. That's not even his charge, the Cassie. People have been gay since the beginning of time. Not a charge. Drugs, beginning of time. Now, did he drug people? Did he drug them? Maybe. I don't know. That would be terrible. They gotta come out with stuff, with evidence. I can't wait to see that. But back to sports. So now oh man. Hey, Cody, who you playing this week in my league? Oh, I'm playing my mom. I know that one. Let's check the matchups. Holy Walnuts. That's a great name. I'm going to let it go for Halloween. Halloween's a month away. If I don't dye the sides, I think I could get the Holy Walnuts. Yeah. Gonna let it rock. It's nice. Let the grays go. I got perfect gray wings, but that's it. I don't have gray top or nothing, just the wings. It's just the wings. So I just put a little Just for Men right here, but it's a pain in the ass because I keep my hair short. So what are you gonna do? Huh? Oh, Cody, you're playing Oscar. Cody 2-1, Oscar 2-1. Man, you guys are catching up to the NOOCH. Oh wait, Oh, okay. I'm one game. How is Mel 3-0? The guy that's only paying attention to basketball. How is Carmelo 3-0? Mel 3-0. Let's see in your league. Who's in first in Carmelo's league? Mel, that's you too? It's my turn as you? Jesus. Oh, Mamba, I'm right behind you. I'll tell you, if Carlos Rondon for the Yanks sweats through his uniform and gets knocked out again, he's getting a DM tonight. Yo, you know what? I don't understand the double standards on these social media sites. Somehow a girl sent me like a porno in my DM. I said, B, don't put that shit in my DM. I'll hunt you down. I do real life stuff, girl. Get out of my DM. I talk shit on the text back. I got in trouble. What? Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Telling me to join her OnlyFans. Get that shit out of my inbox. Never, ever. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna join a club. I'm gonna join the jerk off club. Undefeated in both leagues. Damn, Mel. I can't believe it. Man. Yeah, you know who I saw really, really giving Dion a hard time, and LeBron, Jason Whitlock. He's got a podcast on YouTube and stuff. He's like a heavy guy, black guy. He's been real hard on them. He's killing Bron for letting his son be on the Lakers. I don't know about that too, man. That's called nepotism. Like he kind of fast tracked his son to be in the NBA, but I don't know. We're gonna see this year. He's got to be able to like play a little bit in the NBA this year. I don't know. Oh, Rondon. Hey, you know what? I'm sick of Carlos Rondon's temper. He's always on the mound, sweating his balls off, stinking both ways, and he's pissed all the time. Like Carlos, cut it out. Oh, that Yankee Stadium is so short on those porches and right and left. You can literally like pop it up and it could go out. If you're Aaron Judge, you could just pop it up to right. As long as it gets high enough, it's out. Let's see what's on here. I'm staying on for a while, I think. Check some spreads. So let me tell you what I got so far with the betting. Hey guys, you want some? I got some stuff for you. Some nice winners, I think. I'm going to tell you what I got pending. I got a college game. Guys, Miami, Hurricanes are a locomotive. You guys are in Florida. You should know that. Miami Hurricanes, locomotive. They're not just good. They're real good. They've been covering. I put Miami Hurricanes in a money line in a patience parlay for the weekend. Colorado should lose tomorrow. They're playing UCF, another powerhouse. What is it with you Florida schools? The Florida schools, there's some powerhouses. UCF, powerhouse. They're going to beat the shit out of Colorado tomorrow. You heard that right here. I guarantee that. UCF is going to, Mel, you're lucky. You're lucky. You're my boy. UCF is going to smoke Colorado tomorrow for sure. I don't know if they'll cover, though. Let's see. Okay, Miami, Florida just started. The first quarter starting. So we want Miami, Florida. They're playing Virginia Tech. See, now I took it in a teaser. They're laying 17.5. I got it down under 10, but I would lay the 17.5. I think they'll win by 30. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I was just making fun of Rondon. Oh, the guy caught it at the wall. Jerk off, caught it at the wall. I don't like that guy at all. Number 12 on the Yanks, the center fielder. He's got the mustache. He loafs. They say he's a good defensive center fielder. He stinks. He got a DM from me a couple months ago. He loafed in the outfield. I said, bro, you're on the Yankees, bro. What are you doing loafing? We will run your ass out of New York. He loafs a little bit. He caught that one. He jumped early. But he's a jerk off. He needs to get off this team. The Yankees ain't winning nothing this year. Like, I don't know what you guys think. You can look at the standings. They're not winning shit. We don't have a closer. Yankees ain't winning shit. I would have a better hope for the Mets or the Phillies. If I was going to put a little wager on the World Series, now the Phillies are going to be one of the favorites, but they can't be that much of a favorite because you got the Dodgers. Yo, how bad is that, Mel? That's disgraceful. UNLV is 3-0. UNLV is 3-0. Got their best team since 1984. The quarterback is really good. They promised them an NIL deal. I would like to know what you think about this. They promised them an NIL deal. They're 3 games in. They lied. It didn't go through. He said, F you, I quit. I'm taking my red shirt deal. Yeah, you guys promised me an NIL. Didn't happen. We're going into game 4. Bye. I wish you guys luck, though. Thank you for everything. He left the team. The quarterback left the team because they didn't pay him. Now what? That's crazy. I don't know about that, man. He left the team, Mel. That's what happened. Let me see if I can pull that up. UNLV quarterback leaves team. I'm just going to put that. He left the team because he didn't get paid in time. Imagine that. First of all, Mel, you're going to disagree with this. I think it's disgusting that they pass an NIL deal for high school athletes. No, I'm sorry. They're not. No, you're not going to help yourself getting a big check at 14, 15 years old. You're not helping your mom. No, that's not getting your family out of poverty. No, it's not going to happen like that. You have to think, plan, get ahead. Like 14 and 15-year-old kids, 19-year-old kids can't even handle money. Young NFL kids can't handle money. They got to learn. To give a 14, 15-year-old kid $1 million or something, nah. I've seen too much bad behavior. You have to be accountable for your behavior in society. Kids are walking around with fucking machine guns and skinny jeans, putting assault rifles and beams on each other. Like, no. I don't believe in giving a bunch of kids a lot of money. They're not ready yet mentally. 14, 15-year-old kids are not ready mentally to have millions of dollars. Not ready. Yes, you have to have a setup. I like the fact of getting help to the family soon, but then you got to think about this. What are we doing? This kid's 14, 15. We're paying him for what? Because he could be on the fucking Lakers in 6 years? Like, it doesn't even really make sense. That's too young. College, all right. They just passed college. Now they want to go right to high school. That's overdoing it. That's overdoing it. I wouldn't do that. You got to either have a mentor or an investment setup. You're gonna just give the money and what? And then what? Then what? If you put it in, if you do something, you have to have a plan. I'm sick of seeing people having opportunities and wasting it, and then you can't get back. It's not enough to just have an opportunity. Is to be prepared to succeed when you get that opportunity. And the mental game, it's like life, sports. It's all parallel. You have to be you have to be prepared and know what to do once it comes along. But like that's tough. Wealth is like any type of wealth and calculating money. It's difficult. When I was a young guy, it didn't matter. Like money, I didn't even realize it the way I do now. Like you have money, you blow it, and then all of a sudden you're broke, so to speak, and then you're pissed. You're like, damn, I had this. It's happened to me. It's happened to all of us. So the pitfalls are so there that that we got to proceed with major caution with high school NIL deals. Major caution, major, because of the irresponsible nature of the young people in our society these days. The young people in our society these days are the worst out of any young generation. I'm not being the old guy, get off my lawn. They're disgraceful. These kids are fucking murdering at the highest rate out of any one of our generations. They lead the fucking league in murders. They're all got guns shooting. Not one of them is fucking qualified to even hold a gun. You got to have poise. You got to have character. You got to be a man before you even touch a gun. So 80% of you give the fucking gun back to dad. You don't belong with it. If you're watching this, be careful rushing to be a man because it's dangerous shit out here. And there's a lot of funerals with young people. So proceed with caution. It's not a game out here. People don't use their head and they put themselves in a situation and they cry about it later. So you got to be alert. Man, I can't believe all these injuries. And what happened to Brandon Ayuk today? Can we pull that up? First of all, let me pull up the UNLV quarterback. QB quits. I can't believe he quit. Okay. Why did he quit? Here we go. Matthew Sluka leaving UNLV over NIL dispute. What we know, he left his boys. Deion's son gets $4 million a year at Colorado. Yeah. And you know what? You know what's sad? Deion is pointing fingers at strangers, saying, "You're jealous. My son has the money." That's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself, Deion Sanders. Greed is a sin. You praise God, you go to hell for greed. Greed and like, look at me, arrogance. Please, that's not a righteous man. Come on, man. Like real dudes see through that shit. Big timing people, mistreating people, talking a little too fast, Deion. You know what? You 8-toe having motherfucker. Maybe you're on paid meds with all that anger and mistreating people. Maybe you're on perks or something. Because I know you got a lot of pain and you got all these medical issues with your 8-toes. Maybe they got you on some drugs or something because you're acting erratic, trying to big time reporters. These guys are making salaries, working hard, and you're getting deals for your sons, which is great, and you're abusing them. Fuck out of here. Yeah, we're not fans of you no more. Matthew Sluka leaving UNLV. What we know and what's next. After leading his team to a 3-0 start, UNLV starting quarterback Matthew Sluka announced late Tuesday night that he was done playing for the Rebels because of promises made around his NIL compensation that were not fulfilled. You're going to keep seeing this. First of all, you know why there's so many upsets in college this year? Because the whole team is transferred. We don't know. It's like Dabo Sweeney didn't believe in it. He's the only guy, no transfers. They got blown out in the beginning of the year. Like, I don't know if you could keep up or not. So let's see. Sluka, the Holy Cross transfer, Oh, this guy's a transfer. Plans to sit out the rest of the season as a red shirt and re-enter the transfer portal in December. His sudden decision raises questions about the nature of his financial agreement with UNLV, how the deal fell apart, and who ultimately bears responsibility for an undefeated team losing its top quarterback. That's a major black eye in sports. That an undefeated team in NCAA, their quarterback quit because his money wasn't ready. Wow. Sluka joined the UNLV team this summer after a decorated career at Holy Cross. The 6'3", 215-pound senior was a 3-year starter. Oh, he had a whole career at Holy Cross. He was coming for a victory lap at UNLV. He was going to be the quarterback at UNLV, get an NIL deal, and ball. He was the Patriot League Offensive Player of the Year last year. Oh, the UNLV got a star. They promised him a deal, and they screwed the kid. No wonder he left. If these are the rules of the game now, I just was the man for 3 years out of school. If I just tore it up, and now you want me to come there, and I'm here, and now the NIL deal didn't come through? Yeah, I'd leave too. Sounds like some shady shit out in UNLV. Let's see. Sluka earned Patriot League Offensive Player of the Year honors in 2023, producing 1,728 passing yards, 1,247 rushing yards, and 29 touchdowns. Wow. After 3 games this year, Sluka led all Mountain West quarterbacks in rushing yards per game. Wow. 253 rushing yards, and he threw for 320 yards with 7 touchdowns and only 1 turnover. Maron. And this is the kid they screwed on the NIL deal? Wow. How is UNLV doing this season? They're 3-0. Following an impressive 9-5 debut season. Last year was their coach's first year. UNLV is off to a 3-0 start. Upset wins on the road against Houston. We had them. And Ryan's calling. I wonder if he knows I'm on or not. He's going to work. Let me see. Hey, Ryan, do you know I'm on or no? Yeah. I'm just doing a little preview for the week. I'm about to wrap up. Yeah. Are you going to be in the car 10 minutes? I'm wrapping up real soon. Okay. All right, brother. Later. Yeah. We got some stuff going on. That's DJ Pat, man. He's DJing tonight in Manhattan in Hell's Kitchen area, rooftop joint. Can't tell you the exact location because I might be there. So we tell you the next day where we were. So but we might be on the rooftop tonight. DJ Pat, man, DJing, and we're gonna have a good time. So I gotta call him back actually because it's getting late over here. But listen, I'm going on again. Sunday morning, and we're gonna always do a recap, all this stuff, and I might even do something in between. But we're always gonna do this, have fun, share this, hit the like. Let's get this channel going. The traffic is picking up big time over here, so I have a feeling we're gonna get to 1,000 this year. Give me a push, send it. Sunday morning, I want to have 20 people in here at the first minute. Mel, Cody, you Kentucky bastard, get me a couple people. Let's go. See Rich, everybody. Let's get ready to rock and roll Sunday. All right, boys. I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.